This is Richie Rollins here at Comic Experience Sci-Fi. We're at the Renaissance Festival at Archangel Steel. We're at. Steve, how long has Archangel Steel been around?
For 35 years.
And when did you get started?
I've been admiring this booth for 30 years, and just this year found out that they needed some help back here, and so this is my first time behind the counter.
Can you tell us the process, how it is to make these swords?
Okay. Yeah, these are 1075 high carbon steel. These come from bar stock, which we laser cut, and then we grind in the different angles and sharpen them. Before we sharpen them, if it's a blade that we oxidize, we'll oxidize it black. We have grinding wheels that we sharpen the different angles on, and most of our swords are medieval era. We do have some hammers down there, we have maces, we have some axes over here. Swords were actually not the predominant weapon. A lot of it was done with spears, and the sword was the backup weapon. And then once plate armor was developed, swords didn't puncture plate armor really well, so then we got into maces and war hammers, essentially crush a man in his armor. So wartime was brutal, right? So
how long does it take you guys typically to make a full-size sword?
it's probably 2 to 4 hours per sword, depending on how complicated it is.
What kind of customers do you get?
So we get a variety of customers. Some are people that have never had a sword before, and they just have always wanted to have a sword. What I've noticed we get a lot of people who play Dungeons and Dragons, and they have their character that they've developed, and they come in and they say, okay, so my character has this kind of sword or this kind of mace or whatever that weapon is, and they come here trying to make a physical version of their character. We get people they've just developed a character they like to wear at the Renaissance Festival. We just had a guy just leave that was wearing some chainmail, and he had a plastic sword with a drain hole in it, so it was just a toy, essentially. And I said, sir, would you like an upgrade?